Hey Disney fans, welcome back to my channel. So now we're going to take a look at Mary. She is one of the Sanderson sisters, of course, that released here about a couple weeks ago. So do stay tuned as we go over all the details that the box and the doll has to offer. Okay, so first off, the box. So just like Winifred's box, we do have Hocus Pocus here on the top. This one is kind of in like a ruddy purple or brown color, of course, to match the red and the color of the box. We have the same cutout in the moon. Coming down, we see Mary, limited edition again of 5,000. And then here we have Binks and a dead man's toe, which I think is really funny. There's a little bone sticking out, the toenail, the knuckle. I just think that's really kind of fun. And then, of course, the open spell book. The side is the same as Winifred's. On the back, we have Binks at the top. And if you would like to pause and read it there, you can. It does talk a little bit about the doll in 3 different languages. Of course, you have the dead man's toe and the skull and crossbones. And then, of course, the same label for the $129.99. And of course, like I said, it doesn't print that on there anymore. But we know that's how much these were. Same side as the other. And then, of course, back to the front. So these are a lot like the live action where the window's just there and you can see the doll. So now we're going to go ahead. We're going to get the plastic off so you can see her better without all this glare. Okay, so now we have Mary out of the box and the plastic off. First off, of course, we will start with her COA, her Certificate of Authenticity. I did get number 439 of 5,000. So if you'd like to pause and read her certificate, there it is. Now we'll dive into Mary. So this one was the first one that we saw actual live pictures of on Instagram. One of the influencers there was given one by Shop Disney, and it looked like it would have been what would have been a store display, as she showed her COA and it was blank. And then we also saw one of Sarah too. But so of course we all were like, oh my gosh, Mary's so cute, Mary's so cute. Because you know, once you see something in person, sometimes opinions change. I love Mary. She's really a fun character, and I love what they've done with her here. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the background of the box. So the background of the box for Mary is just kind of like a night scene. We've got the moon. Yeah, it looks like some tree branches and all that kind of stuff back there. And of course we have the same silhouette cutout trees. Coming into Mary herself, they really did a very good job of portraying her hairdo. Mary has a very strange hairdo in the movie. Kathy Nimji does a very good job, I think, and this just really portrays her very well. Obviously, this is just a caricature, cartoonized version of her, which I think still you get the character through this doll. She's absolutely wonderful. But you can see we have different colors in her hair. So we have little red purples as well as dark browns and blacks. She has a spun up bun that also has braids twisted in there. And then if you look here at the top knot, there's a little plastic spider, which I think is pretty fun. Which honestly, I think they should have given the spider to Sarah, because Sarah eats a spider in the movie, but they gave it to Mary, and that's perfectly fine. So she does have earrings on here, and I can see them better on this side than you can on the other. They are a dangle, little plastic dangle there with a red gem inside. If you move her hair off to the side here, you can kind of see her ears just a little bit better. But that is kind of fun. Her hair is pretty messy. I had to kind of finagle hers quite a bit. I had to clean these dolls up actually quite a bit. Mine came with glue residue all over their face, all over their hands. There was some on the boxes, there was some on the plastic. So it took me a while to get these girls in presentable condition, which they are now, so that's good. Coming down to her face, well, now again, these are like cartoonized versions, so it's not going to look exactly like her, but again, you know who this is by looking at her. She has big brown eyes, big eyebrows. She has very long lashes there, and I love her little cockeyed mouth. I think that's so great. Obviously, you know, that's how she was in the movie. So this coming through on this is wonderful. She has a little beauty mark there on her lip. Absolutely love how they did her face in here. This earring's a little stuck. There we go. They did a really good job. The face paint is wonderful on these. I think it's really nice. Coming down, she too has a coat, like a cape there, and she has a hood as well. You can see that. She also has kind of this fun netting material that goes on top of it, and the cape does go all the way down both sides of the box. I have seen pictures of her on the back, so I will of course put one over here so you guys can kind of see what the back of that looks like. Again, I have not decided whether or not I'm going to debox her, so if I do, of course, I will share a video of that too. She has on this fun little corset top, again lace up with a little bow and the bunny ears, I guess, there of the tie, kind of hanging down there. with some purple threading, gold threading, all kinds of stuff going on with these dolls. The fabrics used are wonderful. So this really nice shiny material here on her sleeves with some gold threading going through that. We have the threading going through on the collar, or on the cuff there, kind of like the bone corseting going through almost on there. She too has a clasp that keeps her cloak shut there. My favorite part of Mary though is her skirt. So she has this like almost like a tweed material here. Try and get in and get it to focus as best I can. There we go. So all these different types of fabrics and threads and yarns kind of woven together here. She has two little pockets. She has these fun little talismans, like little loops hanging off of her her corset here that hang down. And then she has this wonderful plaid material that's kind of ripped and frayed. And then underneath that is the underskirt, which too is ripped and frayed in different lengths, just like this skirt. They really went all out on her costume. I think it looks fantastic. I really like what they did with these. Now Mary, you can actually see her feet. So I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna get some light in here too so we can see them a little bit better. So let me get that situated. You can see Mary has boots that tie up, which of course that's all plastic, but it is really fun. She's kind of at a funny angle here with her legs. But you can see here, doesn't want to stay up, there we go. They are about halfway up her calf, and she does have fully posable knees, which I think is fun too. And she's a little bit thicker bodied, which I think is great because she herself is a thicker character. So I love that they did incorporate that into the doll as well. Get that dress fixed there. Now, just like Winifred, she too comes with two accessories. First being this hilarious vacuum, which of course, as you all know, out of the broom closet, this is what she got. And I love the scene where she's just like, well, this is what it is. So she starts to take off and just whips that vacuum on and takes off. Absolutely hysterical. But there's a lot of detail in this vacuum. So I'm really impressed with what they did here. Of course, it is all plastic, but still there's the cord and there's the plug. Everything is there. And then, of course, we cannot forget the one and only Binks. Zachary Binks in cat form. I'm going to kind of turn him a little bit. Mine is turned around. But he is plastic. He's got his bright yellow eyes and his little tail and paws. He is super cute. I love that they did include him in this because, of course, he's a big part of the story. So that is my review of Mary and everything that she has to offer. She is so cute. I do love this one. I love what they did, how they were able to pull it together. And again, even with the cartoonized face, you know exactly who this is just by looking at her. So it is really well done in my opinion. I know other people have other opinions and that's fine. You can have your opinion. That's the beauty of collecting. Some people like it, some people don't, and that is how life goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your questions and comments down below. I'm more than happy to answer them as I can. And yeah, the next one will be Sarah. And then I got Jasmine. So we will do Jasmine here too. So hope you guys will enjoy those ones as well. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope you have an extra magical day, and we will see you real soon.